Okay, that's good. Let's come over here. Come over here. Stream notifications. We are live, boys. Put on some music. I want to put some of this. Hey, yo, what's up, boys? Welcome, everyone, to the stream. Give me a second. Let me get everything figured out here. What's up, Salty? What's up, Buchiro? What's up, guys? How you guys doing? And we'll get this party started. Yo, Tim, what's up, man? Oh my God, we got Tim in here. You know it's a party. What's up, Tim? How you doing, man? We are live, boys. Just so everyone knows, the plan is we're doing Dark Souls 3, all right? We're not doing Bloodborne. I'm just going to do the capture card. I did not like using the emulator. I didn't think it was great. Kind of sucked. But we're going to go back to doing Dark Souls 3. But we're going to first do a debate. We're going to do a debating topic today. So get your stuff ready. And that is about summons. Does using summons invalidate your Souls experience? Is it okay to use summons, whether it be an NPC or a player in a Souls game? Get your debate ready, boys. Get your topics ready. That is what we're going to be talking about first. If I've been able to view the video with Brad. Roland, that's what I'm saying, Roland. I hope you're ready to talk about it too. I know, right, Roland? Pathetic. For a player in a Souls game. Is that Taco Bell? No. Yo, what is up, guys? How we doing on my phone side? I see we got Mr. Chag and Nightmare. What's up, boys? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. What's up, guys? How we doing? We're gonna wait a little bit for some boys to come in here, and then we'll get this party started. Doing good. Got to go in about 30 minutes, but I figured I'd pop in. But Tim, why? I want to hear your topic on this. I want to hear your opinion on this, Tim. Oh, hopefully Phone Boy's gonna come in and say something. Yo, Jamie and Juliet, what's up? How you doing? Welcome. You guys are just gonna say hi? Are you gonna talk to me? I don't know why. I see a lot of people just come in and they'll say hi. I don't know if there's a button that says hi, and then they'll leave. And I'm like, say why? Why should I? Why should I, Juliet? How about I'll make you a deal. You hit subscribe and then I'll do it. Yeah, I'll make you a deal on that one. All right, boys. I think it's about time we get into the topic now. We waited a little bit. We had some fun. Now it's time to talk. Hit them likes. He's too nice to ask. Oh, hell no, I'm not. Bitches, give me all those goddamn likes. Hell yeah. I'm never too nice. Don't call me. You make me sound like I'm a cuck. I'm not too nice. I'm big boy. I'm big mean. Juliet is my mother's name. I'm Lucas. Oh, what's up, Lucas? How you doing, man? All right, boys. Let's talk a little bit. It's time to start debating. It's time to start talking. Are you guys ready? Well, hello, Lucas. Hello. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have a new topic to talk about. And the topic is very simple. Does using summons, whether it be players or NPCs, invalidate your Souls experience? Summons have always been a thing. You've always been able to summon players since the inception of Demon Souls, all the way to Elden Ring. Now, I want to hear what you all have to say. I want to hear what you all have to have an opinion on when it comes to summons. If someone does a summon Does that mean that they suck? When someone uses a summon, does that invalidate their playthrough? Do they have? They are contractually obligated to play through a Souls game always without using summons, or just once? Just once. Maybe some people believe that, hey, you can play through the entire game with summons, it's fine, but you need to actually be able to beat a boss by yourself. Is that something that's actually important? And where does that stigma even come from? What was the inception of that? Because that was not something that From Software advocated for. It is something that everyone just assumed it was what you needed to do. I'm curious to hear what you all have to say on this. I'm curious to hear your opinion on it. All right, so we got our first one in here with Salty. I think certain NPCs, ones are appropriate for certain quests and gestures. Okay. That is true. That is true. To do certain quest lines, to acquire certain gear, to get certain gestures, you do have to do the summon, which does require you to complete their quest lines. If someone uses someone, that doesn't make them bad. If someone relies on summons, I think they might need to get better. Arguably, we are talking about the Mimic, which does come to a pressing concern that we do need to address, is that the Mimic was probably the most egregious use of a summon. It literally basically made you a partner to your build. If you were doing bleed, it does bleed. If you did poison, it does poison. Frostbite, whatever. It was effectively you. So, I want to hear your opinions on that. If you use the Mimic your ass. Okay. Well, I've asked a couple questions. I've heard a few of the opinions. And now I will give my take. Should have put Sahara's woe on it, and that's a tank. Dr. K. Let's not worry about that right now, Dr. K. We are doing a discussion right now on do summons invalidate? Do summons invalidate a Dark Souls run? And also, I don't have a new moderator, by the way. So we're going to first talk about the summons in the inception of it. So as you all know, Dark Souls from Software's Souls universe, Souls series, is based on the concept of get good. If you die, get good was seen as more of a way of disrespect, but also, like a coin has another side, as a way to push yourself plus ultra style and become a better person. And so the concept that you can't use summon stems from a bit of gatekeeping the community has, because let's be real, it is a bit gatekeeping, is you can't use summons in a Souls game. Even though it is a core component ingrained into literally the first Souls games, Demon Souls, you can't use that because if you don't, the community, which has its toxic side, says you can't use it because you need to be good enough to do it yourself. Too much hand-holding. Yo, the guy, the Mimic, that's what I'm saying. True. Now, we now understand where the inception comes from. Will make my point. Is this. I think to use summons is perfectly fine. Using souls is perfect, or summons is perfectly okay. Using summons, am I saying souls? Summons. Using summons is perfectly okay. However, I do think you're missing out on an experience when not using summons. If you don't use summons, you're missing out on a growth of experience you could acquire when playing Souls games. Now, do I think using summons makes you a terrible person? No, because that is a fun experience. When you're playing with the homie, when you're playing with your friend, it's perfectly fine to use summons. In fact, certain builds work best when you're doing summons. It just really depends on the method on what you wanted to do. So, all right. This is being too distracting. I can't really do this if you guys are going to do this. So I'm putting it out. We're stomping it out right now. All right. We're stomping it out right now. I shouldn't have to do this on live stream. We're not children. We're grown ass adults. All right. I'm putting it out right now. Move on. Move on. Call me tyrannical. Call me an asshole. Call me malicious. But move the fuck on. All right. Salty. No more backhanded ass fucking comments. All right. I shouldn't have to say this. You're better than this. All right? Move on. Dr. K, do not advocate for it. If you disagree, that's fine. That's all right. It's okay. But move on. You don't know the full story. You know his side. And that's okay. You don't have to pick sides. And if you want to choose a side, that's fine. But we're grown-ass adults and we're trying to move on. The fact I have to stop the stream to address this is ridiculous. All right? The fact I have to apologize on your guys' behalf to other people is ridiculous. So move the fuck on. All right? I'm starting to get pissed off. I'm getting annoyed by this. All right. We're good. Everyone's good. Everyone's happy. Everyone's fine. No drama needs to happen. No one needs to bring up anything anymore. Let it go. All right. Okay. What was I coming from? It's all right. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's all right. We're good. It's all good. It's just one of those things. I just think it's one of those things that let's just address and move on. Antonio just joined into it. Don't worry about it. Let's just move on. All right. It doesn't need to keep being brought up. People are being childish. People are being ridiculous, and we're moving on. But everything's good. Let's get back into the topic. So I'm not really going to turn this one into a video for obvious reasons, but we can still talk about it though. We're gonna talk about it. Summons are for new people and for fun. Absolutely. So again, guys, let's continue talking about it, and I'm going to make it less about a video. So yes, I agree. I think summons are for fun. If you want to have fun, you want to play with your friends. In fact, the seamless co-op is a very popular mod that a lot of people have. Using summons is okay. And even if you don't want to use summons, let's say you wanted to use a very specific ash or spirit ash, which is fine. That's okay. Then use that. Like, there's a lot of ashes that I think are cool. Some of them are pretty garbage, but I think it's cool. It is an option that you can do. And I think one of the coolest things you could do when you have an RPG game, this maybe just be me, maybe just my idea, But when I play a Souls game or an RPG, period, is when everyone has roles. I like roles. I don't know why. I've always liked roles. It's like, hey, they're DPS, tank, whatever. And then you got paladins, you got warriors, and then you can build to fit that theme. Like, I don't really like playing heals, but if I play a healer in a Souls game playing seamless co-op, I think that's sick. I think that's actually pretty cool. That's fun. You know, that'd be my healing character. I play a lot of heals, do a little buffs, and just try that out. I think that's a pretty sick conceptually. Now, do I think Souls games should format their whole philosophy into a kind of area where it's like that? No, I think that's a little ridiculous. They don't need to do that. But it's one of those things where I feel like you can kind of mess around a little bit to change what you're doing to match what the game you're playing. I think it's really conceptually really cool. Yo, what's up, George? What's up, man? Hi. Most of them are fun and unique. Only some particular ones are busted to make the game notably. They true. That's why, that's why most people, I think, don't use the Mimic. Most people don't use the Mimic for that reason. But if you use, like, I don't know, like those fucking gas bubs, whatever, that fall down, spit poison everywhere, I think that's cool. No one fucking uses those, but, they're still cool. Maybe I want to do a poison build and use that. Are you a healer, Roll Link? No, that's not something I'm really into. Yeah, so I wish I could have ashes on many things, or there would be a mechanic where I could capture enemies as ashes, like a Pokemon kind of thing. But okay, moving from Elden Ring though, we're now doing summons. So when it comes to summons, again, it conceptually is still kind of the same when I'm playing with friends. Now, if I'm having a difficult challenge, like I said, it depends on the different mindset that I have. Am I trying to complete this challenge by myself, or am I just trying to beat the boss? If I am playing in a way where it's like, hey, I just want to play the game, I want to enjoy it, yeah, I'm going to summon people and just play it, then I'm probably going to do that, and that's fine. However, there is a bit of a different merit when you do it yourself that I think normal people who aren't Souls fans don't understand. And that they think, oh, I beat the boss, I won. But there's a different merit, a different a sense of accomplishment when you do it yourself. So it's kind of like teaching a man how to fish kind of analogy, and you're learning, you did the fish yourself instead of having someone do it for you. Now, like I said, that doesn't avoid you of the functionality of beating the boss. It's just there's a different type of, like, think of it as like two achievements. There's beating the boss, and then there's beating the boss on hard mode. And you can consider beating the boss on hard mode as doing yourself, which in a way, I kind of think doing summons is more difficult sometimes, only because of unpredictable backswings. Those always get you. I mostly played heal MMOs. I just can't do heals, but I will say this. I think heals, I usually play DPS kind of stuff, but I think DPS is by far the easiest role. I think heals is probably the most difficult. I think heals is the most difficult because you have to take in human error. You have to take in human elements. By a mechanical sense, I would think tank is, but I think healers are just harder to play because you have a lot of human elements you have to take in that none of the other roles have to do. But, we're not here to talk about that stuff, though. I did a run using a 3-wolf ashes. I think, yeah, like I said, it's cool to use the different ashes for different stuff. It would be like playing Smash Brothers where they're all level 9. More options, more fun, possible builds. That's why I'm so pissed. I don't blame you. I would be pissed off too. I mean, like I said, it's so frustrating because think of it like this: you're playing a healer, and if the idea in your head, like if we're just going to talk about that, think about it like this: you're a healer, and you need to heal someone. But if they continue to stand in the fucking fire, you're going to get pissed because you're spamming the heal, and they won't get out of the fire, and you tell them to move out of the fire, and they don't get out of the fucking fire. That's a problem. So, like I said, I think healer is the hardest and most frustrating by far. And you should never shit talk them, even if they aren't healing and aren't doing a good job healing. Shit talking them isn't going to do anything. So, saying summons aren't viable is like saying Solaire should have been useless and Tarkus destroyed the Iron Golem is not canon. summons aren't viable is like say, well, I never said they aren't viable. I'm just saying there's some that are better than others. I'm just saying, to me, I actually have more difficulty with bosses with summons than if I'm not doing it myself, because I'm so used to being by myself when doing these enemies. I don't account for a lot of these backswings or attacks or anything. Now, I will make an argument. If I'm playing a ranged character and I'm spamming Kamehamehas and light laser beams, that's different, because the core issue of playing that character is spacing, and having another character take the aggro off you eliminates that difficulty. Yes, you could still die, but that definitely does make it. But if you're all in the muck and there's all wide swings going around everywhere, shit, you might get hit. No, as in saying, if you use summons, it doesn't count. Oh, gotcha. Yes. I'm going to lie. I have no input on this topic. Well, Tim, let me ask you, why would you not summon? Why would you use summon versus not using a summon? If you could use a summon all the time, why would you not do it? Because in a way, I'm trying to come up with opinion, but I have done. Because that's where I would stand. Why would you use a summon versus not? Because effectively, it's just another tool. Why would you never use it? I'm trying to go to I've had issues when taking summons because of... Exactly, so I agree. I agree. It's like, I'm so used to just fighting mano-y-mano. It's kind of thinking of like, it's a different... War is different from a duel. All right? If you may not... I don't know if you guys may understand it. Doesn't it ever summon cause the boss health to... Yes, the boss's health does increase them, and just because their health increased, that means there's more room for error. So yes, that does make it a little bit more issue. Yeah, so what I was gonna say was fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say actually. Which arguably, by the way, Roland, you can technically say, well, if you use a bleed, that's the percentage of health, so that it technically increases your damage. But that's a little bit of meta. That's about a little bit of being meta. Yeah. There's nothing wrong. Back to the point. There's nothing wrong with using summons. But I think it really depends on what you are trying to do. If you want the core quintessential experience with the most maximum amount of reward, to yourself as a person, you do it solo. However, if you don't have the time for it, you're not a big Souls fan, you're playing it because you're just wanting to play the game like everyone else is doing it, you're just going through it, you don't, you have kids, you have other stuff, I don't know, then yeah, that is an option for you to use. So it's a bit of an elitist mindset to say never use summons, but I think what turns from an elitist, because I'm a bit of an elitist when it comes to Souls games, and that's understandable. I play Souls games all the time. It makes sense. I'm going to have a different mindset than your usual person that plays it. However, there's a difference between being an elitist and a gatekeepist. A gatekeepist says you should never use it. An elitist says use it when you're trying to complete a challenge. If you want the true Souls experience. That's another point. It adds health, and then if someone does what they usually fucking do, and they actually need to rely on it, then just makes it the boss art. That is true, yeah, and not every summon is equal. Some summons just suck. Some people just suck, and they die instantly. What if they never leveled Vigor? Well, they just made it more difficult. Starting to realize why people had so much trouble with Sekiro now. LOL, no summons. But to be honest, it's so much more rewarding to feel like you learned the boss's choreography. Exactly. That is the point that I am making. And elitists will say it's more rewarding. A gatekeeper says you have to. But that's just gatekeepers. That's just the quintessential gatekeeper. There's gatekeepers for strength. There's gatekeepers for everything. They're saying if you're not using the strength build, you're playing lazy. If you're not using dexterity, if you're not using a club level 1, it can get pretty extreme. You could, that's actually a discussion we can do on another stream, but it's like why is Dark Souls such an elitist mindset? Why is it when whatever you do, it doesn't matter, it's never enough? I can beat Dark Souls blindfolded, backwards, while juggling, while on fire, whatever other variable you can put into this, And someone out there will still think that's not good enough. Someone will say, yeah, well, you could have had the controls backwards. You know, that could have made it harder. You know, it's never going to be enough. Sekiro is a rhythm game with things trying to kill you. True. Juliet, what's up, Juliet? How you doing? You're not the other Juliet that was in here, were you? No. Juliet Leclerc. There was a guy that came in here that talked about the Mimic. That guy, Ali. What's up? How you doing? So that is also something we can talk about in another video or a little discussion thing. I feel like I would love playing Sekiro if that's true. It is. It is more of the rhythm-based games. It definitely is. I like Sekiro. I think it's good. Never finished it. But it's a good Souls game. Or not a good... It's a good game, but it's not a Souls game, by the way. If you want to be in a Souls game, that's not what. If you want to be more like a rhythm action-based kind of game, yeah, because you get kind of... You think of, instead of music, it's a flow state. All right? You get into the flow state of concentration, and it's really good. It's not a Souls game. I said, you know what? That could be a topic we'll talk about another time. Is fucking Sekiro's not a goddamn Souls game. All right. All right, boys. Let's get back into it. It's time to get into some Dark Souls 3. All right, and that's our debate today. Which, by the way, guys, I do like doing the debates and stuff. Obviously, I'm not going to be doing this one for the video, but if you guys have a topic you want me to do, just let me know. Just let me know. Put it in the Discord. Hey, let's do this, and bada boom, bada bing, we'll do it. That's really annoying that it's doing this. So the reason why my camera is so low, by the way, is because you see, actually, maybe I could do that. You see how the camera sigil at the top, right here, this. Yeah. By the way, it's not out of power. It's literally plugged in, but I left it on all night, so it's thinking it's out of power, but it's not. I have to leave it off for a while, but I don't want to just sit here and have you guys wait, so I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna pretend it's there. Okay. All right, boys. So let's talk about some stuff. So, are you scared of talking about Souls platforming and Souls Fortress being brilliant? You scared of? I will talk about anything you guys want to talk about. Anything you want to talk about, we'll talk about it. Dark Souls games, I should say. I'll add that to my list after I beat all the Souls games. Yes, sir. We're actually doing that right now. All right, so, guys, look. We kind of stopped playing Souls games. Or we kind of stopped playing Dark Souls 3. And we went to play Bloodborne, and now we're back to playing this because I don't really want to do Bloodborne. What's up, fella? Yo, what's up, Mark? How you doing, man? So we will go back to Bloodborne, but we're just not going to use the emulator. It has issues that I don't want to deal with. Yes, we could probably get some alternatives to fix some stuff, but I'd rather just use the capture card. We will get that in a foreseeable future. Plus, I need to get that anyway if I want to do Demon Souls. Mark, you missed it. We were just talking about I'm going to try doing some 20-minute discussions, Mark, where at the beginning of the stream for 20 minutes we're just going to have a debate about something Souls, and we had a debate about whether it's okay to use summons or not. And that was the discussion that we had. Anyway, on to the Dark Souls 3. Guys, do you want me to make a new character, or do you want me just to continue off where we last left off? Technically, we have played this, and it's only been like, what, a day or two? Not a day or two. It's been like a couple days, actually. But do you guys want me to just restart, or do you want me to just continue off where we last were? Also, controller. No controller. It's part of the game. I paid for the full game. I used some. All right, look, this plebeian. Get him out of here. Get him the fuck out of here. I'm joking. Most interesting story things require you to do some. See, you should have been in here earlier, Mark. You should have been in here earlier. Yeah. See, now you're gonna be like, well, fuck. I guess I do have to actually show up on his streams now. Continue. All right. We're just gonna continue where we last left off then. If my fucking controller will work. All right, it works. All right, we good. All right, boys. Let's fucking get in this. I just got the notification. Yeah, I guess the notification's been off a little bit. Monster, I noticed you were a little bit late in here too, which, by the way, it's fine. You guys don't have to show up on the dot, by the way. Especially since I don't stream on the dot, but Gilberto, I don't want to hear it. I mean, that's true. Fair. Okay. I can move, but I can't attack. Oh, no, boys. Oh, no. Am I going to have to use keyboard and mouse? Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. I need to make a soundboard. I could have done the dun-dun-dun sound effect. Oh, that sounds a little cheesy, though. That sounds kind of fucking lame. I'll be honest with you. I always thought soundboards were kind of cheesy, kind of lame. I mean, they're kind of cool sometimes. I'll admit, there's sometimes it's pretty good. Busy calling a potato. Well, it is what it is. All right, what the fuck is going on here? I really, well, unfortunately, I have to go now. Gonna have some tea with my brother and grandma. All right, hey, that's all good, man. Hey, you know what? Fair enough. I'm not that upset. You stayed with the debate. You know what? You're only going to show for the debates, aren't you? I can smell it. I can smell it. It's all good, man. All right, have fun. Have fun. Drink some tea, and if we're still alive, when you get free, hop on over. Yo, I got my phone back. Oh my God, it's up. You got your phone back? Listen, don't be... Listen. You're a young child. You probably shouldn't be in here. I cannot control your actions, and I will not condone your actions. However, I will not change my behavior to make it to where you're allowed to watch. So, all I'm going to say is this, Sup. Put that shit on a Bluetooth. put your headphones in, all right? Put your gosh darn tootin' Putin headphones in. All right. Tell me when you got your headphones in. Now you good? All right. Fucking shit ass titties, boys. Fucking cock. Listen, I don't condone the terrible things people will say in front of children. He has his headphones on. Oh, fucking Christ. Holy shit. God damn, these fucking fucks. No, your parents are doing good. Your parents are doing good. I'm not advocating for this. I'm not saying this is good, by the way. This is terrible. Absolute terribleness. I would never... Oh, fuck, I'm getting my butt weak. Okay. All right, relax. Relax. Roland, I just saw you say something. Roland, let me ask you something. I see you always comment mostly on the phone side of things. Do you prefer watching me on the phone? I'm genuinely curious. It feels like some people prefer watching me on a smaller screen. Not gonna lie, my uncle made me get a buzz cut. He made you get a buzz cut? Because over here, my mama heard hell shit fucking titties, baby. Woo! Wait, what is your family? Hold on, guys. I know the best way to get him in trouble. I know the best way. Does your family swing more left or right? I have a name I could say that'll probably get you in trouble, depending on the answer. All right, we got Big Mommy. We got Big Mommy energy. Big Mommy. Oh! Oh my God, that was big. Oh, you know what else was big? Oh, these nuts. Nuts? Oh! Didn't even get hit once. Imagine getting hit even once. Pathetic. I'm a true Souls player. I have never even been hit once. Nope, just trying to bump your viewers. I swap between the two. Oh hell, see, Roland's a chief. God damn, Roland. God damn. Let me ask you something. Are you gonna name your child after me? Because that'd be sick, bro. That would be at least in my top 3 favorite things you've ever done. My first would have been that you joined. The other one was that you've oh fuck. Hold on. Oh my god. Relax. Holy shit. All right, we good. How did you forget about these mobs? Because I have the memory of a goldfish. That is how. Oh my god, dude. Holy crap. Where's my life gems? Guys, don't we have life gems? Shit. We don't have life gems. Gosh darn it. Totem Doom. I just sat and watched a hunter die to a River Paul River without healing him. Oh. Pain. Absolute pain. Okay, I remember that oh no, I can't heal. No, this is the worst. Depends if he likes souls. I'll name a cat or my cousin newborn after you. Oh hell yeah. Dude, would I rather be named after a cat or your newborn son? Depends. How dope is this? Also, it's my second time watching you. Oh hell yeah. See, that's why you're my favorite. That's why you're my favorite, Sup. Don't let anyone say anything. You know, when you grow up big and strong, I want you to look your parents in the eyes and say, I want to be just like him. He's so cool. He doesn't. Oh, fuck. Hell yeah. You guys saw how I tacked him? Guys, I'm so good at dodging things. Just gonna. We don't have a lot of healing. I'm just gonna make my way through the stuff. I need bonfire! Yeah, I think we got it. I think it was right here. Yeah, it was right here. We got it. I know some of you. Your sphincters? I know. Actually, speaking of assholes, you know what I learned today? Sup, unplug your don't unplug your actually don't like listen to this conversation. Just pretend you don't hear anything. Just shut it off. But you know what I found out today? The male G-spot is not in the anus. The meta has changed, boys. Yeah. I didn't finish the video. I was not expecting it to be that topic, by the way. But what happened was Moist Critical video showed up and it says we've been lied to this entire time. I was like, oh, what the fuck is this? And what happened was I clicked it and I went to go brush my teeth. My buddy comes in while I'm brushing my teeth because I have my own office. Charlie just shouts out, the G shot is not in the ass. He looked at me. He's like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Hey, bro, I didn't know we were going to talk about that." Look at the title. Look at the title. It does not. I had no context to what this video would be. Okay, that is not on me. It was just one of those awkward situations. Like, let me explain. I understand how this looks, and it don't look really good. Do I have some shards? Oh, I do have a shard. Actually, let's go ahead and do the shard. I have a cool cat. Them kids, I don't know. Put them up for adoption. You don't need them. It's in the foreskin. Yeah. No wonder No wonder. Most of America and Jews are just angry and hateful, specifically to women. It's because they took away they literally nerfed themselves. Most of American Jews nerfed themselves, and so now they're taking it off on women. Like, you can't. I probably shouldn't say that. Anyway, what are we saying? Ah, yes, leveling up. But it's interesting. That's interesting. That's interesting. Hmm. Hmm. Other news. Losers. Actually, spoiler alert. I'm the 1%. But I actually am. Believe it or not, I am. I'm not. TMI. TMI. But hey, I guess that's another perk to put on there, I guess. You know what I mean? I tend to often be people's first. Well, not anymore, I guess. But not even. I guess it's true. I've had some instances where there's like, I wonder if the Jews will stop circumcised. They're like, wait a second. You mean this entire time we've been pissed off because we've been? God damn it, Jesus! All right, that's the last time. All right, that's the last time. All right, that's the last one. All right, there's only so many jokes I can say. Okay, so basically, I got detention for punching someone today. Well, I'm gonna be real honest with you, Seth. You probably shouldn't be doing that. However, we don't know the full context. Go ahead and spill the beans, buddy. Go ahead and explain to us why you're justified on just WWE fucking Chad in the face. You just went Batista right in his face, didn't you? Did you like John Cena? He didn't see you coming, kind of thing. Go ahead and explain it to the class. You know what? You were put in detention. You know what? Depending on what, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Depending on your reason, I might ban you. I might ban you. You know, I'm gonna put you in detention. What is it? What's the reason? It better be justified. It better be justified. If the reason why you got banned was because you were blasting my content, you're good. You're good. That should be the only reason why. Was someone watching my content and was talking mad shit and you put them in their place? Good man. Random fun story. I once nearly died. Okay, that's an odd way to interject that, Dr. K, but sure, let's roll with it. What was that about? What did you say? Yes, he said your mom was a stripper. All right, you're defending. Okay, so you're defending your mom's honor. Okay, that context is a little bit different. I'm assuming that you've had issues with this guy before. I mean, if he's coming out and just being an asshole like that, then yeah, you had to put him in his place. I mean, I wouldn't have like went straight to punching him. If I had a problem, so I'm trying to remind myself if I was in high school. Obviously, emotions are a little bit more out there, going through puberty and everything. Well, no, you didn't. Like I said, it depends on a contact. If he's came up to you unprovoked, again, we're taking your side. There's three sides. I don't know if you ever heard this analogy, but there's three sides: your side, his side, and the truth. All right. And unfortunately, we don't know the truth, so we're only have to go off your side. And all I know is he just randomly came up to you and said your mom's a stripper. I mean, I get where you're coming from. You can't just be throwing haymakers out like that. But you know, if this guy provokes you all the time, is always pushing you, saying all this other stuff, it's just getting on your nerves like a little, little shit. I can see where you're coming from. But if someone said that about my mom, they would have got more than a punch. Well, like I say, it really depends. I mean, we have to understand, Dr. K. They're kids. They're in high school. I'm assuming you're a high school. And if you're in middle school, again, I don't know why you're over here. I probably wouldn't give a fuck. Well, you don't like your mom, though, Salty. Like, I don't dislike my mom, but I don't know my mother. My grandma, I guess, would be more my mother. But it's still one of those things. I think it depends on context. I mean, we both hate each other. This is all I'm gonna say. All right, because you're a young kid. Here's what I would say. If you're doing it mostly to look cool, it's not worth it. No one gives a crap. Like you give it like year, no one's gonna give a crap, dude. All right, just ignore them. I'm a bad influence. I got in a lot of fights in high school. I had a 3.9 GB though, so I got away with a lot. Well, there you go. I mean, I guess if you're smart enough, I guess you can get away with it. But honestly, unless he's pushing you to a corner to where you can't do anything else but fight back, this is just my take. If like I'm talking to you like you're my son. Son, sit down. Son, I get it. But unless he's pushing you up to a corner though, don't throw hands. Don't use hands. I know you want to do that. But the problem is these kids nowadays, dude, there is so many mentally unstable kids and how it's kind of advocating in a way for people to be mentally unstable. Like it's some kind of quirk. That I wouldn't be surprised, especially depending on the city where you are, like you're in Atlanta or something, that something really bad will come out of it. Now, I'm not saying you're in that situation and that's going to happen, like at all. It looks like you got in trouble, you got a detention, he'll blow over, and, you know, maybe he'll piss off. But if I had a son, like, no lie, if you're sitting in front of a counselor and you have a kid with a high GPA and a kid who acts out with low GPA, they're biased. Absolutely they will, because that makes sense. I mean, the school system's brutal in that regard. I mean, I was in that situation too, actually. I remember there was a time when there was this preppy kid who was running for whatever thing, and I made a stupid fucking gay meme joke because he was gay, you know? And I made a funny joke. And apparently someone took that picture, put it in urinals, and he blamed me for it. He said I was the one who took the pictures and everyone was pissing him. Context, he was a fucking asshole. He was a bitch, dude. He was saying mean stuff about my chick friends. Like, oh, that girl's a slut. She's a bitch. You know what's funny? I'm saying stuff not to do this, and I'm over here saying, like, I'm over here doing this stuff. You know, we're kids. It's different. Yeah, I have to say this, all right? This is what I would say, but we're all kids. We act differently. But I was brought to the office, and the principal looked at me, and I got detention. I got in trouble, and I was told to apologize and all this other stuff because I offended him and attacked him and did that, which I had no control over. And it was a Facebook post, which at the time, it was a little bit different back then, but I think that was when it was starting to integrate more into modern society now, which is don't make fun of people online. But, you know, this guy was an asshole. He was a bitch to everyone. And so I just fucking said, all right, well, fuck this kid. You're running for office or whatever. I forget what it was, treasurer or something. You could. Here's the golden shower right here, buddy. I guess. I don't fucking know. Just don't do it again. That's all I can say. I wouldn't do it. I had a pent up trauma from my family life, and so whenever I saw a kid bullying others, I was very aggressive. So I never felt bad about it. That's also another thing. Is like, you know. Also, I will say if you're fighting someone to protect another person, I would say don't do it, but you know, if that's your boy and they're completely innocent, it's kind of like a situation where it's like, dude, wait, fuck that. I'm gonna go do that. Yeah, we didn't really have bullies at our school, to be honest, just different groups. Fist fights led to jail or the hospital. Sometimes it's worth it, sadly. If you dare to act like a father to me, I will honestly only be found in the community. I do not have any good relationships with anyone trying to act like a father to me. But Dr. K, you're a fucking adult. Why would I want to act like a father figure to you? Anti-bullies don't use some. True. Wait, anti-bullies don't use summons? Oh yeah, so just be anti-bully. Gotcha. But wait, Mark said he liked using summons. Are you saying he's pro-bully? I don't know about that one. I think that's contentious, Roland. I think that one's contentious. We're over here talking about this shit. I'm over here. I want to play. I want to play, guys. Mark, he just called you out. You gotta 1v1 him now. I'll moderate it. I'll record it. I'm on your side. No offense, Roland. Mark's been here for a lot longer. I got biased. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do. No. Built for people. Mark, just channel your inner high school self. You got this. I have faith. Plus I got money on you. I need you to square up. Listen. A true friend, if a friend puts money on you, like if you get in a fight and they put money on you, that should show you how much they trust you. If anything, that's a bit of a compliment. You know what I'm saying? If they're like, look, I have such faith in you that I will absolutely put money on you. That's how you know they think of you as a real G. Did free tutoring and when it tutor bully shit was hilarious. Oh, hell yeah. Guys, you want to know what my GPA was? Not good. I barely passed. Dude, fuck off. You know why? I'll explain to you why I barely passed. I never did homework, and I was more of a on-the-fly kind of study kind of guy. You know, I like to think I'm more of a strategist, you know. I didn't even study on the bus or car ride to school. I studied 5 minutes prior to the test because I forgot we had a quiz that day. You know. I like to think of myself as a bit on the fly kind of guy. Yeah. All right, I want to kill this chick. We never actually killed her. And we kind of ran past a couple stuff. Hey, come here. Too much WoW? No. Too much, dude. It was too much. What the fuck? It was too much Halo. I was a Halo boy. Dude, oh my god. I fucking Halo 3 back in the day, dude. Oh my god. Bro, I was a max level prestige general. I wish I can get back into ranked. Oh my god, let me parry you. Jesus Christ. Was OJ guilty? Good lord. You can definitely tell how old someone is by their jokes. You can tell which generation someone is by their comedy humor and what their reference was. If they make a reference back into when you were like a teen of some old ass joke, you're just like, oh fuck this guy. That's fucking dude. Oh, these guys are just vibing. They're just they're just chilling. All right, we're doing good, boys. We're doing good. Just gonna. All right, let's keep it going, boys. All right. So we're doing pretty good. You know, all things considered, we're not doing pretty bad. Have we died yet? No, we haven't died yet. I've made up by killing all those guys. I know there's like this golem that's over here that we're going to have to deal with. Should we go back? I don't know. I need to do some clip farming though. I need to farm some clips though. All right. All right, how should we how would you farm a clip here, boys? I'm just saying, boys, I'm the greatest Souls player there is. There hasn't been a single time I've ever took any That's all right. I'm going to avoid his attacks and not even take any damage, dude. This is going to be so easy. He looks big and scary, but he's not even a problem. All right? So we're just going to work our way over here. And notice he's not even attacking me. My game glitched. All right, so I'm avoiding. It's all right. I won't get hit again. We're just going to heal. We're just going to heal. Easy. Easy. All right. All right. It's all good. All good. All good. Then we're going to dodge this. All right. If you hit me one more time... Oh, fuck. I'm out of healing. Fuck. All right. There you go. Here's the clip. I was clip farming. Roland, I was clip farming. I was off. I know it didn't look like it. I was clip farming. Never mind. I'm going to eat and watch you play. You're going to watch me. I was going to say masturbate clips. Masterfully bait out clips. Is that roommate lady? No, that's someone else entirely. Oh, is that who you keep thinking? No, that's not my girlfriend. Car is someone completely different. So Car is someone completely. Guys, I'm just saying, I'm a great clip farmer. When I actually sit down to try to do a fucking clip, I'm gonna be real honest with you though. Halfway through it, I wasn't trying to clip farm anymore. I just kept getting fucking smacked, and I'm like, okay, kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. Where's the lever? Where's that? I found the lever and the pitch blackness. Be real with me, monster. You like how I masturbate the clips in Souls games? Yeah. Definitely not out of context. That is structurally, objectively, and fundamentally the correct way of saying that you are good at baiting out clips. One could say a master. My student, I see you have gotten stronger. Said I'm not clip farming anymore. I'm just bad at it. I know halfway. Listen, I like to call it method acting. All right. It's called method acting, Mark. All right. You know, it's hard for me to break characters sometimes. I'm playing the character who's bad at Soul games when instinctively I'm amazing at Soul games. It's a conflict of interest. You know what I mean? Watch this. He's going to hit me. I'm going to dodge. All right. No, this time for sure. Watch. Good dodge. Boom. See, you can't even tell when I'm doing it now. Oh, he's lucky I can't parry him. It's all right. We'll just come over here. Big smash. Fucking hell. Okay. Got it. Oh, that was a big damage. That was a big smack. And big smack. Oh. It's all right, guys. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Boom. Yo, Antonio. What's up? Antonio, you're in my Discord, aren't you? I don't think I've seen you talk in there. Or you have some name I don't recognize. Isn't this fun, guys? Isn't this fun? I'm having fun. I like the part where I dodge, and then I, boom, smack him in the hand. Do it again. Boop. And again. All right, one more time. One more time. We're going to do this with style. Dodge, 180. Okay. Oh, I had to scratch my nose. I got a double smack. I had to scratch my nose. Okay, we're good. Dodge. Boom. Nailed it. Nailed it. And you see, a part of you is now wondering, did he do that on purpose or not? Was he clip farming again? No one knows. No one knows. That's the perk of being a method actor. You can't tell when he's acting. I gotta move this a little bit right there, I think. Wait. All right, we're good. Just gotta put this right Nope, nope. I just gotta put it right there. Sorry. All right, ready to. All right, we good. We good. We good. We good. We good, boys. We good, boys. Relax, relax. Everyone, goddamn, fucking relax. All right, yeah, Roland. I played football. Oh my god, what a nerd. What a nerd. Only nerds play football, Mark. You didn't know that? Fucking over here playing soccer and shit. All right, that might have been, arrow through my head, but it's fine. It's all right, guys. I can see it. I can see. Got it. Listen, only nerds and Filipinos play soccer. Jesus Christ. Hey, guys, you want to see a cool trick? Do you guys want to see a cool trick? Watch this. So if you take a undead hunter's charm, right? And you just yeet this bitch over to a mimic. It does that. That's so cool. Oh, it's taking time to just stretch, even though he's getting his ass beat. Well, that's good. That's good. I'm gonna be honest. I know there's I'm surely there's mods out there, but I'm actually kind of surprised that there isn't more. Wow. If I could articulate words, maybe I could tell you what I'm thinking. Dude, piss off. Holy shit. Fucking tits. Not what I wanted to use. That mimics aren't just randomized. You know how crazy that would be? And all, can I parry this guy? Pretty sure I can parry this guy. Well, I can't parry. I don't even need to see. I can just feel it in the bones. I can sense the strikes coming a mile away. Oh, this place looks nice. Oh, this looks like a very safe and nice. This looks like a very safe and healthy place of no danger. What the fuck is that? All right, another clip. I knew it. Fuck. In hell. Good. Hit. All right, he ain't that scary, boys. He ain't fucking titties. Let me heal. All right, we good. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna dodge him. Big dodge. Boom. We did the anime thing. Doing anime. Hell yeah, boys. Hell yeah. You guys saw how I went anime? It's goddamn sick. It was a goddamn miracle. All right, let's see what do we got here. Recover FP from critical hits. It's not really something we're gonna really use. Boost attack when HP is full. Well, it's a good thing I never plan on getting attacked or taking damage because I've never been hit before. I guess we'll equip that ring. Hell yeah, Mark. Hell yeah. All right. We're gonna do this. Boom. Roland, do you see the skills I am demonstrating? Are you taking notes? Please tell me you're taking notes. I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing it for you. So you could learn to be good like me. I often ask myself, is being this much of a nice guy worth it? And then I look in the mirror and I say, abso-fucking-lutely. My God, I'm beautiful. Where am I? Where am I? Oh, I know where we are. This is the shortcut. Yay! Hooray! I know where we are. Take notes on how to or be like him. Well, first of all, you got to get fucking swole if you want to be like me. Like, this is at least 230 pounds of lean muscle, baby. And then after that, you got to buy some Maggie pants and never go to airports because I guarantee you, you will be stopped and checked thoroughly. But how good am I? Do I have to evade? How not to be bad? Yeah, I actually believe you do that. Listen, I'm just saying there's a strong possibility. I will not deny or I forget what the other word. I'll be honest with you. I forget what the other word was. It was a word that has escaped my mouth. But it's all right. You understand the context of what I'm saying. All right, we're gonna come over here. I'm gonna put some points in that. Dex. Oh my god, guys, we're gonna do 216 damage instead of 13. Oh, hell yeah! Nice cock. The tower key is 20,000 fucking souls? What the fuck? God damn, I gotta take a fucking mortgage payment to pay for that shit. Back. Oh, you missed it, Monster. I was talking about how great I masterfully bait clips out. You know, just for you. You know, every time I see you, I'm like, oh, I gotta masterfully bait on screen so he can be proud of me. All right, that's the last one. All right, the joke's fine. We're done with the joke. All right, we said the joke's done. I'm not doing the joke anymore. We're fine. We're done. We're done. Oh wait a second. We got a soul thing. We're gonna come over here and we're gonna talk to this guy. We're gonna talk to this dude, and we're gonna begin transponding, which doesn't give me fucking shit, dude. Does this give me anything as like a static crystal resistant fits? It increases item discovery. Shit, I'll take that. I ain't gonna use it, but I can put that in my back pocket, and then I get bigger discovery stuff. Master debater. Bro, I'm not only a master at debate. You know what? I said I wouldn't do it. You almost tricked me there. You little. Oh my god, how many of these do I have? Okay. You little sneaky. But I cleverly navigated my way through. It moved. True. What am I doing? All right. So we got two. I think we got 2 points where we have good clips. Should I continue clip farming? I think we need. I think what we need to do is this. All right. Here is everyone else's objectives. Your roles. All right. When I say I'm about to do a clip, I need you to focus in. Lock in, baby. Get that timestamp ready and share that shit. Because I need to get some clips. All right. We need to get our voices out there. All right. All right. Our voice has been out there. That truly represents us in a nutshell. All right. All right. Here we go. All right, we got an elevator here, boys. Let's find out what's up top. It should be pretty easy. I haven't felt any problems going through this, but I'm sure it'll be fine. No issues whatsoever. Okay. Always feel the best closer to the ones that feel natural. Well, here's the trick. All right, is You don't act the entire time, you just prompt it. So that way, if it does happen, you get a clip and your natural response comes with it. And if you don't get anything, then it doesn't come out. I prompted it with an inquiry. Now I play normally. And if something happens, I can easily clip to it and then bada boom, bada bang. No one's doing anything. I got a deep ring. I'm not getting any good clips here. I'm not getting any clips here. This has been nothing but a waste of fucking goddamn time. Holy goddamn shit. Fucking cock. All right. I hate. Ow! Who the fuck shot me? Jerk. You guys saw how I neatoed that. You guys it was an ultra instinct moment right there. Well, maybe not the part where I got shot, but the part afterwards. You know, it just took an arrow to the elbow. But afterwards, I was pretty insightful of where the arrow was going to come from. Which, never mind. I was going to say it's still there, but it evaporated to mist. Neat. See, that right there can be a clip. That right there could have been a clip. Not the prompt that I did, but when I was saying the thing. And you should play the shittiest build and see how you do. What do you mean? That's what I'm doing right now. Why do you think I'm not one-shotting everything right now? I'm literally holding myself back so you guys have an opportunity to see what's happening. All right, I hear a big boy right here, and this is what we're going to do, boys, all right? All right? We're going to stealthily sneak up behind these guys. All right, this is taking forever. All right, we're going to kill these guys. And we're going to slowly sneak up. Okay, it ain't working. But I'm going to parry this guy. Okay, I'm going to parry. I'm going to parry. I'm going to parry. I'm going to... Can't... Going to... Get... And we're going to heal and we're going to parry. Oh! Parry. Parry right here. Easy. All right, here. Oh, but stop with the shield bash. If you shield bash me one... First attempt. First attempt. Dude, parrying is so easy in this game. I don't think I've ever failed at not parrying anyone. Like, I'm at full health with evidence that I've never been hit. As you can see, I'm at full health and never been hit once. Look at there. Clip. Another clip. Be on point. Where's the timestamp? I just did a clip right there. I just did a clip right there, boys. What are we doing? What are we doing? I better see some goddamn timestamps in the Discord. All right? You think I'm doing this for charity? You think I'm sitting here making you laugh for fun? You think I'm over here doing this out of the grace of my heart? Shit! Nope, I'm a tyrannical asshole who gets what he wants, and what I want is for you to give me a timestamp, please. If you have time, if you don't mind. You know, if you could, sir, good sir, if you could find it in your heart, please help me. Give me a little motion. You know, get a little motion going on. You know what I mean? Or sir, madam, I guess, because one of you is a woman. I guess I should probably say that as well. My bad. My bad for not being inclusive. That one's on me, Chief. That one's on me. All right, so we got Saints. This is the sphere I think you can do. It draws upon open faith. Okay, yeah. So this one allows you to do faith spells with. I mean, like I said, we haven't done a faith build, guys. I mean, we're using the Uchigatana right now because I don't really have everything fundamentally to make a good build with anything else that's except strength. But maybe we'll go faith a little bit. Flipped. Oh, hell yeah! A fun build that draws viewers from a glimpse works in theory. Okay, it's 6:30. You just hit the 6:30 point. Okay, so this is what we're going to do, all right? I'm going to do a little bit of structural changes in our format. And I would love to hear your guys' opinions on this, but this is what we're gonna do, okay? So the first 20 minutes of the stream is going to be a debate of talking about something. I don't know. It's something about Souls related. The rest is going to be the playthrough of what we're doing. And then once it gets to 6:30, because generally I go to 7, we're going to be just watching some stuff. You know, just talking about random stuff. You should level it down. Oh, wait, you don't have to. No, I have a functional dodging mechanic, believe it or not, Monster, without having to invest 1/5 of my total build into a stat. Crazy how the game just lets you have something for free. Oh my goodness. What was I say? Oh yeah, yes. We were looking up some stuff. I think you guys got some videos that you want me to watch, right? I think you guys got some videos you want me to watch. So let's go ahead and just watch some videos that you got. Video reaction requests. What do we got? Car, we already did that one. Let's continue looking at the next one. The end of the world.
Okay, so here's the Earth. Chilling. Damn, that is a sweet Earth, you might say. Wrong. Alright, ruling out the ice caps melting, meteors becoming crashed into us, the ozone layer leaving, and the sun exploding, we're definitely going to blow ourselves up.
Oh, this is old school brain rot. Old school brain rot.
Okay, so basically we've got China, France, India, Israel, Pakistan, Russia, the UK, and us with nukes. We've got about 2,600 more than anybody else. Whatever. Anyway, one day we decide those Chinese sons of a bitches are going down. So we launch a nuke at China. While it's on its way, China's like, shit, who the fuck is shooting us? Oh well, fire missiles. Then France is like, shit guys, we got the missiles, they are coming, fire our shit. But
Is this in today's world, when you think about it, is this considered offensive? They'd be firing the missiles. Like, is saying making fun of French people at that point, is that considered offensive? It's crazy. And it's an offensive world nowadays. You know what's crazy, actually? Because we're watching Pirates of the Caribbean, or Caribbean, I guess, tomato, whatever. And the little short person, all right, is there, and he has a gun, and they make fun of him every time for being, a fucking midget. But when they make fun of it, it's just because it's for comedic effect. Like, he pulled up a big ass gun, shot it, and he flew backwards, or they pick up the cage, and his little legs were like, and everyone else was like running. I was just watching, and I was like, I think that's funny as shit, but like, is it considered offensive?
family tired. Well, have a nap. Then fire the missiles! Meanwhile, Australia is down there like, WCF, mates. India, Israel, and Pakistan launched their...
Yeah, everyone is so overly offensive. They're over being offensive. Everyone is so tired of everyone being offensive that they're tired of people being offended being offensive.
Shit, so now we've got
it's like it ate itself.
Each other. Russia's like, motherland! Then England's like, about that time, eh, chaps? What up? So now the US is like, fuck, we're dumbasses. Canada's like, what's going on?
Yeah, fuck, we're dumbasses. We thought the G-spot was in the ass. I actually snorted on that one, actually. Imagine being so dumb that you think the G-spot is in the ass.
Russia's like, motherland! Then England's like, about that time, eh, chaps? What up? So now the US is like, fuck, we're dumbasses. Canada's like, what's going on, eh? Australia's still like, WTF? Mars is laughing at us, and some huge meteor is like, well, fuck that. So, now we've got nuclear winter. Everyone's dead except Australia. And they're still like, WTF? But they'll be dead soon. Fucking kangaroos. But, assuming we don't blow ourselves up, us Californians just have to worry about California breaking off from the United States.
Yeah, good riddance. Yawn.
To go hang with Hawaii. Alaska can come too. The end!
All right, well, that's great, guys. Fantastic. We just bleed it with it. Yeah, when you think about it, it's pretty 10 PL. All right. You had like 2 videos back to back. All right, we're not doing one of yours. Sucks to suck, Chief. All right, what do you got here for us? You know, maybe I wanted to look at some Souls stuff, guys. What the hell is this shit? Funny Welsh pizza complaint. All right, new stipulation. I'm watching up to a minute. All right, guaranteed. And if I don't want to watch more, I'm moving on to the next one. Jesus Christ. What is it with you guys saying the weird... What?
Market for the last 10 years. Please wait, and we will connect you to the next available colleague who will...
Like, why are you guys a bunch of fucking boomers? Holy shit.
who will be happy to help.
Good afternoon, you're through to the Asda service team. How can I help?
Hi, I'm really not happy. I'd like to make a complaint, please.
Okay then, sir. What is this complaint about?
Well, listen, I've just bought a pizza in Asda's in Merthyr Tydfil. I've just got home. There's absolutely no topping on it. You know, that's my dinner for the night.
Right, there's no topping on it whatsoever.
No, just bread.
Just bread and tomato sauce.
No, not even tomato sauce, just bread.
Tomato sauce. Is that Monster and Foot is salt? Is that, guys, how you say tomatoes? No tomatoes.
Just bread and tomato sauce.
No,
Tomatoes.
not even tomato sauce, just bread.
Oh, okay then, sir. Sorry about that, first of all. But thanks for letting us know this information. Because what I'm actually going to do for you now is I'm going to log a product quality claim. And this is where we're going to get you out a letter of an apology and also a goodwill gesture for the inconvenience caused by a product. And from the packaging details that you submit to me, we'll be able to launch a little investigation as to why this happened or is happening, plus that provides feedback as well for us and our suppliers to make things better in the future.
I mean, what about my dinner now, though? I've got to go hungry, have I?
What the fuck? I can't understand you guys' fucking dialect. Holy shit. I got blah, 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 all right, eh? Now I'm being culturally sensitive. Fuck you. I can do it.
This happened or is happening, plus that provides feedback.
Like, I understand everything up to this.
As well for us and our suppliers to make things better in the future.
I mean, what about my dinner now, though? I've got to go hungry, have I?
And what about my dinner? I gotta...
Feedback as well for us and our suppliers to make things better in the future.
I mean, what about my dinner now, though? I've got to go hungry, have I?
I got a Guinevere A. That's a great monster. It's so funny. It's so funny, eh? It's great. It's hilarious. Barney. Elden Ring and the Psychology of Gamer Rage.
Join Planet Fitness for
I hate it.
$15 a month. No commitment. Deal ends Friday, April.
There's too many ripped people. Make me feel fat. This is 42 minutes long. I ain't watching 42 minutes of this shit. Let's do the next one. Gotta go hungry, have I? Is that what he said? That's what he's... Oh, okay. Well, see, that's why I have you guys in here. You're explaining the dialect. You know, it's kind of like listening to someone speak Spanish, and I can pick up certain words, but the moment they get really into it, like, okay, it's like a fucking crazy man. I'm like, bro, I know uno, dos, tres. All right, you need a shift to uno. All right. He's gay. I've seen that one. I tried the Elden Ring Ascended mod. The Elden Ring Ascended mod. I ain't looking at that shit. What the fuck do you want to do that? I'm not looking at your goddamn. I want to look at some other fucking shit. All right, let's look at some stuff we got here. Top 10 smoke spot. What's happening right now? So, isn't there like a button where it says you get to see whatever is like the most what's happening right now? Like that's trending? Isn't there like a trending button? Trending. I want to see what's trending. Trending. Is there not like a trending option on YouTube anymore? Ref. I just want to know what's happening in the world right now. Man is super chill while being robbed at gunpoint. That's 8 years ago. That's not trending. Yeah. Isn't rendering a place? Rending a place? I don't fucking know. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. You can't say that. That's offensive. That's offensive. Let's see. Dark Souls. Let me look up Dark Souls. Let me just see. What do we find when we find Dark Souls? I want to look at what is the most newest thing? What is the most newest thing? We're gonna just look at today. Okay, the Angelic Uprising, Dark Souls 3, like the 7. I played Dark Souls, it destroyed me. Here's why Dark Souls 3 doesn't have co-op. Should we look at some of these people who don't have like a lot of views and just support them? I think maybe we should do that. Thought I was ready for Dark Souls 3. Like this guy, I don't know who the fuck this guy is. I hate him. I hate him. Easiest, hardest ranking every Souls. I wish I could do that. Elden Ring. Oh yeah, Elden Ring movie. Yeah, let's look at the Elden Ring movie. Posted the trending topic links in Discord. Oh, okay, cool. We'll look at that in a second. I didn't actually know this was a thing. Like I saw the pictures, but I didn't actually think that was real. I thought that was AI. Be in production when an elaborate set discovered in a random field. Let's see, more footage of the Elden Ring movie set. All right, I'll talk to you later. So this is actually legit. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Considering it's the ruins, I think this puts the movie after the Shattering War. I honestly don't know how I feel about it. There's been very few movies that actually has there's very few gaming movies that I actually like. And I'm trying to consider what a good Souls movie, what does it need to have? Yeah, give us the insider scope. Ah, here we go. Elden Ring movie trailer leaked featuring Jack Black. Oh, hey, listen. The man's got to get his bread, boys. Let's give him a chance. Let's give him a chance.
Once every generation,
yeah,
a fantasy saga is released that defines an era.
Oh, you can tell this is real because he started as a level 1 wretch. The movie directors clearly know how this needs to go.
This is not that saga.
Bonfire lit, baby. I'm the dog. I am the dog.
Get ready to summon your closest.
I ain't gonna lie, Chief. I'm getting like 2005 to 10 era vibes of like Big Mama. I'm gonna be real with you.
Get ready to summon your closest friends for the movie event of the summer.
Be wary of tree.
Oh, you, my friend? You are the tarnished one. Need some arrows?
The word. Try fingers, but hole? Man, these messages are really not useful.
That was kind of funny. That was kind of funny. It's just the typing. It's just the messages.
Of the summer.
You gotta love AI stop
Wary
sometimes.
of tree?
Oh, you, my friend? You are the tarnished one. Need some arrows?
The word. Try fingers, but hole? Man, these messages are really not useful.
Hey, that's if you had the burial watchdogs. True though. True though.
Fuck, 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 fuck.
Actually accurate. True. I did say that earlier when we were doing DS3. Actually.
Fuck, fuck. What a cute little dog. You like some petting, my man?
It's gonna be a turtle. It's gonna be a turtle. I know my memes. I know my memes. Is that Godric? Jesus Christ.
Let's roll, jabroni.
They said no one could brave the madness. No one would survive the lands between. But they hadn't met him yet.
What the fuck are you doing, Tarnished?
Is that the goddamn rock? Jesus fucking Christ. Okay.
A tarnished one, you said?
Oh my god. Hey. What can I say? She's got good genes, boys. Good genes.
Starring
Are you sure, Kaylee?
Sydney Sweeney,
If we want the Elden Ring restored, well, he's our only hope, Melina.
Timothy Chalamet, Jack Black, Dwayne Johnson, and Dave Bautista.
I just started that. Okay, sure. Sure. Why not?
The Legend of the Elden Ring. This summer.
To say there is AI slop implies there are AI golden nuggets, boys. And I ain't gonna lie, Chiefs. That was kind of funny. I'm gonna give a like on that one. I don't want to feed the AI propaganda machine, but that was kind of funny. See, this is the type of videos I want to see, boys. This is the type of videos I want to see. Oh my goodness! Someone said segment, dude. That was hilarious as fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, we got another one here. This one actually looks like it's trying to be good. Yeah, this one's less. That one seems to be a little bit more serious and less funny. And at that point, it's kind of lame. You know, if you're going to use AI, you might as well make it good. That was really good, by the way. I don't know if you guys ever saw the lore accurate. That's how you know I'm an Asmongold fan. If he just randomly shows up with random fucking videos. What was I saying? Fuck, that caught me off guard. I don't even know what the fuck I was going to say. Let's see. What else we want to watch here? The worst Elden Ring player of all time. I've watched that. I think you guys have all watched that already. Let's see. Elden Ring movie director says Radon is easy. Elden Ring movie revealed. Elden Ring movie was 100% confirmed. Jack Black is so funny. I've seen him in other shows. I like Jack Black. You know, I mean, I didn't really care about him in Minecraft, but I think that's less of a Jack Black thing and just more of a Elden Ring thing. Minecraft. Dude, this is 45 minutes long? Oh my god. Holy shit. What a legend. And this is animated. He just basically gave a free movie. I'm not going to watch the entire thing, boys.
Things and explore. But it's even better than Dark Souls because it's open world. Pretty cool.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah. The Pick of Death. Oh, I love the Pick of Destiny. You said you put some stuff in here? Put some links here? Trending. Let's see. What's currently trending right now? Did I just follow a bug? Just a random taste in my mouth. Like I felt something hard go in my throat and got this weird taste in my mouth right now. Abri Plaza? What the fuck is that? The fuck is that? Hold on, let me look that up. What's happening right now? Oh, that's an actor. Oh, got you. Okay, well, I don't really see anything happening by that, but sure. Past 4 hours. Let's see, Timberwolf. Okay, we got some stuff going on here. Fox News, Iran. Yeah, makes sense. So I don't think there's really anything that's going on right now that's interesting to us. Sophie Cunningham. Yeah, I was just talking about people. Trust Me, The False Prophet, Netflix. Yeah, she's all right. I mean, she's all right. She's all right. Speaking of her movie, have you seen the latest Meat Canyon movie? Yes, I have. You know what? Let's go show our boy some love. Yes, I have. And you know what? We'll watch it again. I'm not going to watch the whole thing, but we are going to watch a certain part. We all know the part. We know what part. We know what part I am talking about. Should I just hit you right on this? I love, by the way, have you seen the two people react to it? Like, listen. Guys. It's funny how one side is just laughing and the other side somehow spins it into a political story. I ain't gonna say who, but it's just like, come on, man. Come on, you're...
Activate smell-o-vision. I smell you. I found you. What?
Osmongold brought you up in his stream again today. Dude is super annoying. Yeah, I know he is annoying because the whole thing is that he uses my name to clout chase and just clip.
Maybe that's what we should do. I should just start beef with someone. I just need to pick the biggest soul content creator and just start beef with him.
Farm, it's fucking bogus, man. Seriously.
Hassan's talking about you on a stream again? He's such a fucking parasite, guy. Seriously.
Yo, chat, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Can you guys excuse me for 1 second?
The clip farming's going great. We're gonna make so much money together.
Yes, my love, you're doing great.
Will you please kiss me to hold me over until stream is done?
Only if you kiss me back super hard.
Wait, who's this guy?
Yeah, who's he? Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. My favorite part though is Kaya. It's so fucking hilarious. I love this part. Speak Chinese.
What the fuck are you saying?
Kaya, please!
Oh my god.
I'm gonna talk about that later.
Oh, yeah, you gonna talk about it? You wanna hit it again?
Let me do one. Let me zap her.
哎呀，别惦记那只 Popper。等一下，我在讲中文啊。
Can we DoorDash something from Panda Express?
Oh, that sounds really good, baby. Kaya, what do you want from Panda Express?
John Peachy! John Peachy!
John PG! I can't hold it in any longer. You need to make love to me right now.
Oh, yeah.
Tap her again.
哎呀，我受够了这狗屁！
Wait, what are you doing now? The end. Jesus Christ, I'd kill myself too if I wrote that book. Are you sleeping? Or...
Finally.
Yeah. There's that, boys. But yeah, so this is what I'm thinking about doing is we spend 20 minutes debating on stuff, and then we'll spend, most of the time till 6:30 just streaming. Playing games, and then like the last 30 minutes we'll just watch some videos, hang out, do some stuff. By the way, this guy a fucking legend. 2 Sig, 2 Beer, 2 Rubik's challenge. You guys probably saw it from his videos from Moist Critical, but this is like, listen, I don't condone smoking. I hate smoking. I think cigarettes are disgusting. It's a disgusting habit that I do not like. However, this guy's a goddamn fucking legend. This guy's such a goddamn fucking oh my god, this guy fucks. It has, I did not know it had an anime fucking intro background music. What a legend. What a badass. I do not condone it. Do not smoke, kids. However, this is pretty fucking cool. Bro is hitting it. Damn, look at the draw he has on that bad boy. Holy fuck. Dude, he is... So the goal of this is to solve 2 cubes, smoke 2 full cigs, and chug down 2 beers. This is a surprisingly, if you guys did not know, this is a surprisingly very popular like fandom. I don't think he holds the record anymore. I think someone else actually had to beat him, but there's some like when I watched it, there was some legitimacy behind that I thought was weird. He did it a little bit weird. Like, my concern is this one, we didn't see... I don't think we ever saw him pour the... Did he actually pour the beers himself?
For the world record.
Okay. This is... By the way, you guys are looking at that right now as one attempt. Imagine how many attempts he had to do this. Like, this is attempt 4, not even to mention other ones.
My time to beat is 3 minutes, 33 seconds.
A minute and 28. Oh my god, what a legend. Listen, again, I do not condone smoking. This is a disgusting habit, and this is good. However, holy fuck, what a legend. Oh my god. It's kind of like watching, I like to think of it as like this, all right? You can say this is a terrible mindset, but if you set yourself to do this, knowing full well the damage you are doing to your body, then hey, you accept it, and I'm going to respect it that you're doing this, and I'm going to judge it based on that. It's kind of like a bunch of gladiators fighting each other. I don't condone murdering people. I don't condone, bashing the fuck out of other people for a bloody sport. However, if some country or state or some country decided that's okay, we're going to do this, no one can tell what we can do, and everyone agrees that's participating, that's okay, then all right. MMA, that's obviously less bloody than a gladiator, but, you're going to be looking at one of those things like, holy fuck, I don't condone you doing that, but, if you're going to do that, then fuck, double down on on that guy. Holy shit.
Baby. 1 minute and 28 seconds.
Jesus Christ, though. I could not. To be young again, right? That's fucking tough. Oh my god. Tough. Mortal Online 2 Wild West of Sanctum Swedish Edition. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. Guys, get some videos, get some stuff. We'll do those. And also, by the way, I'm gonna end it on this. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Ghost Stories, ever heard of Ghost Stories, but I have. Was it HBO? I can't remember what it was. No, I think it was Amazon Prime. Get Amazon Prime specifically for Ghost Stories, because holy fuck. The dub for Ghost Stories is goddamn hilarious. There's a funny story behind it, and I'll explain it later. But my god, let me play this so I can enlighten you on how amazing this is. I don't know if it's available in your areas, Assaulty and Monster, but oh my god, we can't show this in modern television anymore. Nom, yo, what's up, Nom? How you doing? We're about to end the stream, but I'm just showing some videos real quick. What's up, Nom? How you doing? Knock knock. Oh, who's there? All right, watch this. Watch this shit, dude. It's fucking hilarious.
Strong, handsome men. Have you accepted Jesus as your personal savior?
No, I'm Jewish.
What's a homepage? Very good, little Christian soldier. And you should never see homepages. You see, the internet was a blessing from the Lord Jesus to spread the word of God throughout the world. But pedophiles and Muslims stole it and used its holy power to seduce children like yourself into space. Not get out, get saved.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to take back that Harvard offer.
It's my mom's.
Well, that explains your painfully unattractive looks and your lackluster scholastic performance. And your unfortunate brother.
Because the joke for the brother is that he's mentally handicapped. And the entire time they make jokes and references to it. Like, you can't play this shit. You can't play this shit in modern time. Like, it gets progressively so much worse. Dude, no, I have to tell the story behind this before I hit the stream. But this is so fucking funny, dude. Like, there's one, I'm pretty sure they're going to show it, but they have the little brother running, and the guy is helping him train to get ready for, like, a sprint, right? Sprinting race. And he says, pretend you're getting chased by a black guy. And he falls over. The other guy's like, well, at least we know he's not racist. I'm like, oh my god, what am I watching? Like, it was just so random out there, dude. Oh my god.
Hey, can you guys hear anything? You know what I hear? I hear the sound of you shutting the fuck up. Let's see. 7? What the fuck are you talking about? Our president is an idiot and a liar. God bless America, land of free speech. And I don't care what they say, boys don't play with dolls. I'm not going to have a retarded gay brother.
Jesus. Golly.
Let Ketchero keep the doll. I mean, Leo played with dolls when he was a kid, and he's not a fag.
I only use the Barbies for G.I. Joe's hose. Sometimes yes means...
Like, all right, let me explain the context of the story. Let me explain why it's like this. So, obviously, that is not what happens in the manga. That is not what happens in the anime. That is not how it's supposed to be articulated when they sent it over and said, hey, can you translate this? That was not original. So, here's the story. So, Ghost Stories sold terrible in Japan. Like, it did a terrible job. It was not sold. No one watched it. It just was a complete and utter failure. However, the rights was already signed over to America. I forget what the publisher was. And they already signed contracts. They got voice actors. They did all the work already. And they basically told the voice actors saying, hey, this isn't going to sell. This isn't going to work, but you already got your money. You already got the contract. So do whatever you need to do to get this to sell. That is all they were told. And they said, okay, what do you mean by do whatever we could do? And they straight up said, whatever it needs to sell. And so The first episode, I mean, they were pushing it, but they weren't like blatantly saying some crazy things yet. They were just like, you know, testing the waters kind of thing. And then I guess they just said, yo, I guess they showed the guys and they're like, dude, we don't fucking care. It's not going to sell. No one's going to see this. And so they straight up were like, all right, fuck it. We're just going to roll with it. They progressively got worse and worse and worse. Until now, well, it's pretty popular. It's arguably one of the best dubbed animes ever. And for such a dumb reason. But it's hilarious. And fortunately or unfortunately, depending on your perspective, we will never see this again. However, it's still here, so you can enjoy it for what it's worth. I think I've seen this thing, I don't know how many times. I'm able to, at this point, start wording it. I'm surprised I haven't seen it, but yeah, there's been a few failed Japanese shows that got dubbed in the... Oh, dude, and they did so good on this. Like, they said, do whatever you need to do to make it sell. And they did it. Nom, I don't know if you're still in here, but hello. Have a good rest of your night, Ninja. All right, I'll talk to you later with Jiro. But yeah, no, it's good. This is funny. Like I said, if you have Amazon Prime, you need to look up Ghost Stories. The dub, obviously. Because it's so hilarious. It's so funny, dude.
I too good to have that deadbeat come home without liquor on his breath and lipstick on his collar. Rat bastard.
Catch her out. Why am I still talking like that, redneck? It's Marilyn Manson.
No corren en el hospital, cabrones.
¿Cuándo no has visto al niño que luce que esta es el primo grado?
No, estúpida.
Adeo, gracias.
How Hitler.
Like, it goes from speaking a random Spanish until I'm going to say, hell Hitler. It's like, what the... Like, it's such a roller coaster, dude.
No, estúpida.
Adeo, gracias.
How Hitler.
You know, maybe this is just my era speaking, but I think a lot of times our generation appeals a lot to shock humor just because that's kind of what we grew up on. And when shock humor happens, it's one of those ones where we're just like, what? Oh my God. But yeah, like I said, I highly recommend it. I think there's like 12 or 18 episodes. 18's an odd number. I can't remember how many of the episodes there are, but you'll definitely get your money's worth. They're all about like 30 minutes. So you'll be entertained for quite some time. It's amazing. It's beautiful. I love it. Don't support or condone it because obviously it is terrible. But it's pretty goddamn fucking funny. Alrighty. Yeah, we had South Park and Family Guy and shit. Yeah. I mean, South Park is still doing its thing, to be fair. Arguably worse. But they got kind of weird politically because it's like, at that point, it feels like, all right, it's less about making fun of everyone and being extreme about it, and they kind of put some political agenda in there, and that's what made it kind of weird. But I think they slacked off on it a little bit. I don't know. It's been a while. I haven't watched any of it. I watched a little bit of the newer South Park, but not all of it. So that's a little bit of an unfair bias kind of thing. And, you know, when you make anything political, then it becomes like, like, how about we not do that? You can make fun of everyone, but you're being kind of weird. Anyway, guys, that is going to be... I gotta go. Good night, guys. Well, Bernard, we are ending it right there. Guys, had a great stream. Had a fun time. Like I said, that's what we're going to be doing. Nom, I don't know if you're still in here. You said knock, knock, and then you laughed and said, what the fuck? But then you dipped. Okay. Okay, that's great. Cool. Anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, they kind of gotta be a bit too topicy. Yeah, absolutely. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, Discord link. Like I said, get me some videos ready, guys, for the next one. Some stuff that we can watch. There's a Discord link if you want to join, Nom. I don't even know if you're still in here, but that's up to you. So yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna talk to you guys all later on tomorrow's stream. I'm gonna get some of those clips done, and yeah.